EJ Boxing Live here, and we're back. Errol Spence about Leonard Bundu. I'm gonna add some of the other guys in. I thought it was gonna take a while, but apparently it's starting right now, so I'm adding some other guys in. Yeah, see what's going on, man.
Leonard, Errol, receive instructions in the dressing room. I want you to protect yourself at all times. Above all, obey my commands at all times. First command is right now. Touch gloves. The bell rings box. Good luck.
Yeah.
Here we go with our feature bout. Great to be with you again before Amphitheater in Colony Island, New York. A terrific crowd on hand. That man, the 2012 Olympian. This is an eliminator fight. The winner will become the mandatory Championship.
Everyone needs to jump in this shit.
Here's the junior of Leonard Bundu. Very focused and determined.
Where you come from? Talking about hey, not today. Where you come from? Talking that.
Bundu, 41 years of age.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. I've invited everyone in. Yeah. Daniel. Link. Okay. Everyone wants a link out here, man. Let me see what's going on, guys. What's going on? EJ Boxing Live here. Errol Bundu, Errol Spence, Leonard Bundu. I'm gonna see what's going to happen.
Yo.
Yo, what up, man? You good?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Everyone's here, man. What's up? Who's that? Daniel. Daniel's over, man. What's up, Daniel? What's up? What's up, you Marsh?
What's up?
Yeah, Errol Spence, man. That's what's up, man. Wait, I had to just let's go, man. This is Bundu. Bundu's putting it all right. Hey, Bundu's bringing it to Errol Spence. You know, he's catching some good lefts.
He's trying to be aggressive. Yeah, he's trying to be aggressive, not letting Spence set up a motion or trying to set up the jab. But Spence will probably adjust well in the second round.
Man, Bundu's bringing it, man. Bundu's trying to get that respect, man. See, everyone thought he would walk right through him. Bundu's standing right in front of him. He's catching Spence with his right hand. Like, Bundu, yeah, he's got the sort of power. You have to show respect, man. And Bundu's wide, man. This is open arena.
You see, this event is out there in Coney Island. It looked like an outdoor arena.
Yeah. I think it's a good look for Al Heyman and that, man.
Yeah.
Like, this is a good fight, though. Bundu's bringing it to him. Great, man. He's giving Errol Spence that. What? He's giving him a good test. Spence has to know and show respect out here in the early rounds, man. Spence using his southpaw to smearing him. As Bundu's switching stances on him, man.
Switch stance, yeah.
He's giving him different looks. What up, Daniel? You can read the action as it is. We're live out here. EJ Boxing Live. Daniel got his own show. Daniel, what's the name of your show? Your podcast?
I just call it, man, the Inscriber for Boxing News Boxing Podcast. We're going to be on tomorrow, and we're going to have a couple of guests from the UK, I think, because there's actually a lot of business happening in the UK right now. Fury's acting the fool again, apparently. So we definitely have to talk about that. And like I said, a really good first round by Bundu, by the way. Yeah, he took it to Spence. He let him pressure, but I think Spence is going to adjust in the second round, start setting up the jab.
Yeah, how you score that round, you guys? Because like I came into kind of set up. How would you score that round? This right there.
I got a 1-0 for I got Bundu that round.
You gave Bundu. You gave Bundu that round as well. I need to get my scorecard out here, man. I'm gonna get my score.
Yeah, I need to find mine too.
Scorecard right here, because you know it's gonna be going to the scores, man. Get my scorecard right here. So bear with me, people. In the chat, Max Ryder, Errol Spence in 6. That's what Max Ryder says. Okay, let me get my scorecard out here, man. I can't be messing up. You know what I mean? People are listening. We're doing live. We're live, man.
Yep.
Bike TV. with the guys. I think more people coming over. We're in round 2. Let's see read the action right here.
Yep.
Okay.
See, Spence is already trying to jab.
Yeah. But Bundu's not Bundu's trying it, man. He ain't come to figure out, man. Spence ain't finding it. Spence started to catch him now. So what? You gave Bundu. Alright, I'll give Bundu that first round then. Okay, this round. We're in
The
round
TV
2 now.
guys gave it to Spence.
Who gave it to Spence?
The PBC scorecard.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't matter about them. I'll listen to you. I'm watching it from now on. So I ain't worried about what they say. I take what you guys say. I mean, you being fair. Because Bundu was catching with that lead hand. You know what I mean? He's not doing that so good in this round here. Spence might have figured him out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's it. He's starting with the jab. He's trying to gauge the distance right now to see where he can hit him with that straight left that he has.
Bundu's a bag of tricks, man. They didn't know Bundu could switch starts like that, man. He's done that before. Bundu slowed down now. Remember Bundu's
He did it again.
He did it again. He switched conventional.
Yeah, Bundu's. I mean, he's 3 years older than he was before. 2 years older than we've seen him.
Oh.
They ruled out a slip.
Yeah. Bundu reminds me of what's that guy who gave Kell Brook trouble? What's that guy?
That guy from Nebraska.
Nah, not from
Oklahoma.
Nebraska.
What's his name? Carson Jones.
Yeah, Carson Jones is like that, but he's better than Carson Jones though.
No question.
Yeah,
Yo,
I
what's
mean,
up, yo?
Bundu was done.
PNC?
Huh?
Yeah.
What up?
Bundu's tricky. What's up, man? What's up, B Mars?
Yeah, what up?
Cool.
Yeah, what up, man? Yeah, he was tricky. He was like undefeated in Europe until Thurman lost his record. That's a good one too by Bundu.
Yeah, nice one too.
People go show more respects to Bundu, man. They just thought Bundu was gonna get iced out here, man. And I'm glad, yeah, with PBC they didn't show no undercard. Like they straight showed the main event.
They went straight from the Olympics, EJ, to this.
Yeah, that's
the Olympics was on this channel. They went from the gold medals ceremony straight to boxing.
That's right. Yeah. Don't mess around, man. We ain't got time for no mess around. People want to see the main event.
Yo, man, you saw my video, man. I that's what I put in the title, man. I was like, man, respect the Bundu.
When you made that?
Like a month ago.
Oh, I probably seen that. I seen that then.
Hey, Bundu's doing alright in this round, though. Bundu's doing this round, but I think Spence won this round, though.
Yeah, I got Spence winning this round.
Anyone else?
Yeah, it's an even fight right now. Like I said, Spence is trying to figure him out with the jab. Bundu's trying to switch up. He's switched up at least twice in the round.
Yeah.
But Spence is already starting to figure him out.
Yeah, that's round. Yeah, round 2. I got Spence in there.
You need to just go to that body.
The thing is that switching that he is, like I said, he switched twice already from southpaw to conventional. It may be hard a little bit to gauge with Spence being a southpaw where to land in the body. That's why he's starting with the jab.
But
trying to see record distance.
Go ahead, Pete. Mark.
No, go. What was you about to say?
No, you want to say something? Go ahead.
No, I was just check this out. Now you see Errol Spence is taking the time trying to figure him out. Now everybody's this gives more credence to what Keith Thurman was going through. Keith Thurman broke it down. He was explaining it. He's like, look, man, this guy ain't no easy guy to beat. Like he does this. This is how he does it, and that's why I like Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman breaks it down, for everybody to understand. He's just not an average fighter, man. Keith Thurman is a student of the game because he broke it down. He's like, man, he switches, pretty often. He's very fluid, and it's hard to, to lay hands on him. And now you see Errol Spence having trouble.
Yeah, but he's a winner, man. Bundu's a winner, man. He ain't.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
He ain't come over as no opponent to cave in, man.
Exactly.
I told the Bundu I could probably get interview with Bundu probably tomorrow.
He just switched, man. He just switched.
Bundu working up on the body, man.
Yeah, I seen that left hook after he went to the body too.
Yeah, man. Hey, this is actually it's competitive, man. Everyone thought it was gonna be a walkover. There's nothing coming, man.
Now, I got a good question for you guys. Do you guys think that just because Bundu switches from time to time, that's the only reason he's called awkward?
No, he's effective with his punches, man.
He's not a guy you're gonna knock out either. Maybe I thought maybe Errol Spence he might be the first one to do it, But he's awkward because he's not a guy you gonna catch with clean punches like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, but listen to this, right? Bundu's got the Kawaki type of style. The head's hands up, coming forward and landing, bro. Look, man. He started. Look at that. See, he got him in a 1-2. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he switched.
And the thing is, he's not. Look at that left hook to the. Look at that right. See that right hook to the body? Like you know what I mean? Spence has to respect. Bundu. The only thing is Bundu. This is what you have to know, right? He's got 12 knockouts, man. You know what I mean? He's got 30 fights with 12 knockouts. So he's gonna be in good condition, but. I think there might be something wrong with his wrist at the minute because it seems like to me as he's punching, he's rolling his wrist a bit. So I don't know. Switches start. Oh, there you caught him with the right hand right there. Bundu's doing all right though, man. I don't know if there's something wrong with his body, but see, Errol Spence ain't been allowed to get them body shots out in there. What he does there, them body shots. Bundu ain't letting him get shit. Bundu's only 5'6". So when he crouches up, the dude you're looking at a 5'5", 5'3", 5'4" dude, man.
Spence is getting it in now.
Yeah. I say he threw like a wide looping uppercut right now. Like he needs to get inside and make it a little bit
Yeah,
shorter.
but he going to that body. Like I said, he got to go to that body to slow down your old man.
Bundu ain't letting him get in there, man. He's got the arms tight in. He ain't letting you get into that body. This is a tight round. This is a close round, man.
Yeah.
He's working that gas. He's just going to that body because even though he switches all the time, that body's still there, you know.
Yeah, Bundu needs. If Bundu gets a couple more flurries, I think he might win the round. It's a tight round, man. See,
I got Spence winning it though.
Yeah,
it's a close round.
Bundu stopped throwing punches after the first minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, Spence looks like he's getting it. Them little body shots here, starting to work now.
Yeah, he's getting hit, but Spence has hit him more and thrown more too.
Yeah, there's something wrong with Bundu's right arm, man. There's something wrong with Bundu's right arm. He ain't throwing it, man.
Yeah, he just shook it. He just shook it too.
Yeah, he's been rolling it out, man.
Damn, big, damn. You see that hook?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, he keeps rolling it out.
Spence won that round.
Yeah, that's a Spence round, man.
Very good round from Bundu too, though. He caught him with the little flurries at the end.
Yo, man, this is good, man. This is good for Errol Spence, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. It's a decent test. It's a decent test for Spence, and he's like I say, they're gonna make him earn that mandatory spot. So
yeah. He needs a few more fights
for the vacant belt next, man. I think Kell Brook gonna give that belt up, win or lose.
Yeah, he got to. Yep.
He technically has to. Like, if the IBF doesn't strip him because of the Triple G fight, the fact that he legitimately probably has trouble making the weight now will force him to.
Right.
And I think Spence will fight maybe a guy like Lamont Peterson for that vacant belt.
Yeah, you think so?
Unless Lamont Peterson just says, fuck that, I'm not getting in the ring with him no matter what. Then he'll just fight maybe some guy like Jeff Horn or somebody. Dude will beat Randall Bailey.
But, I think, another veteran, like Lamont would be good. Because, this is good for him, man. He's learning it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd love to see that more than anything.
Yeah. And this is what I was talking about.
Lamont ain't fought in a while.
Who, Bundu?
Nah, Lamont Peterson.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And he was offered this fight. This should have been Lamont Peterson rather than Bundu. But he declined.
Oh, he clipped him good now.
What's that?
I said a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, a lot of people declined.
All the guys from 2 through 6 in the IBF declined.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's why I give credit to Bundu. At least he took it,
Yeah.
Do something. Spence is gonna knock him out, man. Spence gonna knock him out. He's going to that body work.
He's caught him with some flush right hands.
Yeah.
The right hand. That's his jabbing hand, though. I forgot he had southpaw.
Yeah, but you like in the beginning of the round, Bundu hit him pretty good with a right cross.
He did. He caught him. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's that's why he got to he's putting his hands up. You know what I'm saying? He's being defensively responsible more now because Bundu's getting him.
Mouthpiece.
And those uppercuts are killing him. Spence's uppercuts are killing Bundu, man. You see all those uppercuts he's laying to the head? Even though it's like some of them are on top of the crown of the head, that still hurts, bro.
Yeah.
That mouthpiece out. That's the sound he tied, man.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, that's a nice exchange.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, he caught him with a left hook.
Yep.
Oh,
Bundu's getting picked apart, right?
Mm.
man, I think you guys are a little bit earlier than me. Another one.
What are you on, PNC? I'm at 115.
I'm at 115 as well.
I'm at 120.
Oh,
So
you
you
still
got-
behind.
Yeah, I'm 15 seconds behind. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at like 1.
I mean 5 seconds. My bad.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Spencer's trying to take him out, man. But look, man, this dude is showing like, he ain't showing like he wants to go. He ain't beating him up like that, man, you know?
Yo, he's gonna knock him out, man. And it started with that body work.
Yeah.
Hey, I like
Got
how
a left and right hook on the ropes.
I like how
There we go.
aiming
Go
at his
downstairs or
chest, man.
upstairs. Spence needs to do more. Go downstairs or upstairs.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
going downstairs now.
that left hook he got caught with hurt him. Because he ain't thrown like that ever since.
Bundu's waist thing is coming out of his trunk, so he needs to sharpen him out, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you
Well,
what,
that's been like that at the beginning of the fight.
they've been throwing Bundu to the wolves. The thing is, yeah, they've been throwing Bundu to the wolves all this time. Bundu's a legit tough guy, man. You see these jabs in the body Spence is from. Bundu don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah, another uppercut.
Bundu don't give a fuck. That's another round, man.
Yeah, that's another Spence round. But Bundu, like I said, Bundu caught him early. Like he wobbled him early. But Spence recovered well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that? The first round?
Yeah,
That was the first round, right?
round 4, man.
Round 4.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, Spence is pretty much up 3-1 right now. Like Bundu got the first one, but Spence now Spence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, they got to. This is weird. They're making this movie Hands of Stone look more like about Robert De Niro than Robert Duran. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
That movie is you want to see the movie?
Oh, the reason they did that is because in the trailer, because Robert De Niro's in it, they really ain't got no stars up there, but Usher and Robert De Niro.
It's Roberto Duran, though.
Yeah, but it's not Roberto Duran in it though. You know, Roberto Duran's not in it, so to get the people to go to the movie theaters, they gotta, like, hey, or Robert De Niro's in it, so that's the sell right there. It's about Roberto Duran, but at the same time, the other dude ain't no star,
Yeah, I don't know who's playing Duran.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't know who he is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh, let's see here. Ooh, nice. Spence almost caught him with a right hook.
Yeah. That jab snapped his neck back.
I think Bundu just realized he has to go conventional to avoid the left hand a little bit.
Man, to be fair, this ain't competitive, or is it?
No, nobody really
It's
expected
as much
it.
as like the Keith Thurman fight, man. But
Now, keep that feed firm, man. It was different because he was undefeated. Bundu was undefeated.
yeah,
No,
I
what made it different
understand that, but a lot of people were knocking Keith because he ain't knock him out and all this other stuff. So we're trying to see where Errol Spence is at now.
But the Keith Thurman done better than Spence, though. He knocked him down in the first round.
No, the problem is that Thurman already had
but
when people.
EJ, what if he gets stopped at some point in this fight? That's gonna be a better job than Thurman.
What you see right now, it don't look like you look like you can get stopped anytime soon, bro.
Nah, he gonna stop him, I think, man. This guy can't. What's this? A 12-rounder? He can't take all this kind of flush punches like that walking in.
How many 12 rounds has Spence been?
I don't think I've ever seen him in a 12-rounder in my life.
Bundu's been 12 rounds a lot of times, so he's got the conditioning to go 12 rounds, man.
Yeah.
This Spence.
Yeah, he spit out his mouthpiece.
Spence.
Paulie Malignaggi right there, front row.
Yeah, you better mind out he don't get burned out right here, man. Cause this Bundu's gonna be there for the 12 round. I'm telling you, man.
No, he has the conditioning to do it, but the problem is, though, like I said, Spencer's going to the body.
B-Mark, she got some good eyes, man. I didn't even see Paulie.
Yeah, he right
I
there.
saw him at the last second, though. I saw him, but man,
the thing is, Spence is the whole thing is about getting to the body. Bundu,
Yeah.
not letting him have it. So then
he's not gotten to the body as much as usual.
Nah,
Yeah, he's got to go back to the body. That's what I'm saying. He'd be good.
Yeah. He's got to do downstairs, upstairs, the whole fight.
That's what he needs to do. Right?
So if this is supposed to be his advertisement for getting Thurman or whatever, man, it ain't happening. But Bundu's not that dude for it, bro. Like, see, Bundu's bringing it back on him, man. Bundu's not that dude. You see, they got Bundu 2 years older, man. Like, if they get him 2 years earlier, I think Bundu would have done better what he's doing now. He's a strong dude. He keeps switching stances, though. It's a brave man. I'm going to get an interview with him next week, though. See what Bundu has to say about this. Now, he catching Spence right there. Spence, dirty body shot, man. At the end of the round. Yeah, that's the Spence round again. Bundu ain't winning no rounds here.
Bundu cut. Is Bundu cut?
Nah, Bundu ain't cut, man. I don't know. Let me find out. No, I don't think so. I'm in round 6, right?
Spence won it, but it was pretty close. Like, it's been one of the more closer rounds.
You think that was a close round? You think so? I think it was one-sided, man. But that's, everyone got their opinion. It's alright.
No, I still give it to Spence, like I said, but I could see somebody giving it to Bundu.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hear that. Well, everyone's here. We've got Daniel, B, PMC, B Marsh, one Chris Caban and Beats. Beats has probably got a hangout happening right now, actually, probably, and they might be over there at that joint. But we're over here, so we're going to continue doing what I'm doing. Errol Spence and Bundu.
I don't think Beats on right now.
You don't think so? Beats
no.
Is on around 10. Let me see what happens. I think he probably is, But we're going to stay over here and keep it popping. Errol said that he would do better than Thurman. Miguel. Where's Miguel? Hey, Miguel, why didn't I send you a link, Miguel?
Oh.
Let me see Miguel. I think Miguel, let me send you a link over. My bad, Miguel. I thought you was over here. Nah, I ain't send you a link. Hold up, Miguel. I'm going to send you over right here. Miguel, give me. I ain't talked to Miguel for a minute, bro. There you go, Miguel.
Yeah, Spencer's got a sticky jab, go to the body.
Yep.
Let me see what's going on. I swear
Bundu's already trying to take him out of his game.
He got a knot. He got a knot on his right eye. That's what he got. He got a knot.
There's an interesting thing. Like, Bundu's starting in the early round, like moving around. He's trying to show Spence that he's going to be there for the 12 rounds. Like the body shots aren't affecting him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is my whole point. You know what I mean? Nah, Beast ain't got no hangout, man. I don't think he has.
Oh!
The back to the body.
That was nice and flush.
Spence got caught with a left hook.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
and
man.
He got caught with a 1-2. Bundu did.
Bundu's about it, man. See, Bundu's about it. A good movement. See, Bundu's got his own little shit going on, man. The thing is, they always be throwing the kid to the wolves, man. Any guy like that, he be coming fighting.
Bundu's getting tired, man. Bundu's getting tired.
He's Olympian as well, He's Olympian for France as well. He's Olympian. I think he was Olympian for his country as well.
I think
for Italy.
Yeah, there you go. He's Olympian for Italy, man.
That's a shove?
Oh!
No, it's a slip. They're saying it's a slip.
Yeah, that was a shove. He slipped.
Man, that's a 10-8, man, right there. That's a 10-8. 10-8. There's not a knockdown,
Nah. But he looks hurt, though.
Yeah, he looks hurt.
He had the glassy eye look.
Especially a mind out, bro, coming in for Bundu.
That guy ain't gonna drop Spence. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! He killed that guy! What the fuck?
He looked like he's dead.
Whoa! Jesus, man!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh! I told you!
Whoa! I knew that guy was hurt, man.
Yeah.
Yo, he looked like he Michael Watson him right there, man.
I told you knocking him out, man.
Like he killed Bundu.
This guy's hurt bad.
He's hurt bad, man. He's hurt bad, man. I ain't gonna lie. Bundu look like he's dead.
Yo, that man is.
It looked like he broke his leg, man. It looked like he broke his leg. Like, hey, you see Street Fighter dancing? It looked like that.
And what kind of haircut Errol Spence got?
He got a mullet, man.
It's a mullet, right?
That's what it is. That's what I told you. I said that earlier. I was like, yeah, you have a mullet. He got a mullet.
That joint's kind of long at the bottom back.
Business in the front, party in the back, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, yo, I gotta see what just happened there in that corner on the ropes.
It
looks like they're paying attention to his leg.
Never been stopped before. Hey, listen, he done what Thurman couldn't do, man.
I tell you.
And I knew he would. I rate Errol Spence more than Thurman, me personally. I ain't make a prediction video for this, but if I did, I would have Spence by KO for sure.
Listen, I've been dissing Spence, and
I don't know why. That's a yardie just like you, man.
Nah. But I don't think it was a real deal. I've been dissing all the young talent. Today I have to bow down. They have to bow down and say this dude is legit, bro. He done took Bundu out, bro.
Yo, he ready, man.
Out there in Coney Island, Brooklyn. Ben Umar should be there, live in the building. You see that, my lad? You already know Nazi gonna jump on.
EJ Watson Mama live. Which distance? Which distance?
That was an uppercut. Right hook.
You said that he was hurt. It was an uppercut. They said it was a push, but
it looked like a shove at the time, and then
B-Marsh caught it, man.
Man, look how his leg folded. You see how his leg folded like George Groves?
Distance, my bomb, clot.
Yeah. That right there was nice. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. And the way he went about it, calculated, didn't rush it. You know what I'm saying? Followed the game plan to the T. Gave Leonard Bundu a false sense of security in the first and second round because he was coming forward, but he was eating shots.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
And he was paying dividends to the body. He was eating that body up, breaking him down, and his hand just started falling, man.
Yeah.
When we say he was landing those uppercuts, when we say those uppercuts was like they were hurting, he was landing.
There was a couple of times he was throwing them from a little too far for my liking, but they were effective.
Yeah.
Natty.
Yes.
My boy said, what Keith gonna say now?
I don't want none of that. That's what he gonna say. Yo,
exactly.
Keep that yard man away from me.
Yeah, man. I told Nazi, you gotta mix. I think the man EJ's not a believer, man. He was faking on them.
Yeah, he was faking on trying to tell him, but he said the same shit about Chris Algieri.
Yeah. Joe, why you don't like him? He named after you. You got the same name.
Yeah, I didn't even peep that.
That's impressive, man. That is impressive.
Nobody knocks out Leonard Bundu, but nobody knocks out Chris Algieri.
Yeah. Guys that don't get knocked out.
And this dude looked like I thought he got killed, man.
Yeah, he looked like he got killed.
Look, the dude was unconscious before he hit the canvas.
Yeah.
Hanging on halfway outside the ring apron, man. That's crazy.
I thought we about to have another Michael Watson or McKellen situation for a sec.
Who's that Wilder hit? Who's that Polish kid Wilder hit? Spilka.
The dude was shaking.
Laskovich or something like that.
Oh, God, that
was the we think Daniel.
Spilka was so delusional after that. He said that Wilder can't punch.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna hit Bundu up in a week and see what Bundu's pissed, man. But he's oh man, that's bad.
Oh man,
he was hurt when he first went down. When they didn't count it, they said it was a slip. When he got up, he had the glassy eyes.
Yeah, when you saw the replay, this is one of the things that they should have replays on.
Hold on, man.
Obviously from the uppercut.
Hold on, man. I'm gonna have to give that a replay real quick. I might have to rewind that on my
numerous
DVR.
replays.
Yep. I'm glad I got it recorded. That was just clean from the uppercut the first time.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's a legit start to me.
B-Marsh called it out, man. B-Marsh was like, man, that was like a clean punch right there.
Yeah, man.
Errol Spence Jr.
You know what? I was so excited over it, I didn't even notice that the referee didn't call it a legit knockdown.
Oh, yeah. I was pissed they ain't counted. I was like, yo, that man hurt, man. And there was a wrap after that.
I'm like, this dude is hurt. I'm like, you can tell because he finished him off.
Yeah.
He finished him off. He was on shaky legs after that.
Let me hear this guy.
I'm about to, yeah, I'm about to.
It was a match where he
Put the volume up on that, man.
make that opening statement that you sensed at the time.
Man, I didn't even have to add the extra 30 minutes on my DVR this time, man. He ended that shit quick.
Switching and it took me a little bit of time to
Lick him shrimping.
my dad and start filling them out. I was able to break them down.
Oh, yeah, he waved it off. Oh, okay, I noticed that now. But look at his face. Look at his face.
Hold on, now. Let me hear the post, man.
Come on. You know, his manager said that I didn't want to fight him, so come on. He can drop out of Triple G fight me right now.
All right, over your right shoulder is your dad. He brought you to a gym when you were 12. You hated it in Texas. He made you stick with it. What's your message for Dad for making you stick with it?
I'd like to thank him and tell him I'm bringing the world title home.
All right, so let's talk about that world title. When do you want a shot at Kell Brook or whomever that challenger may be?
I want to shout out Kell Brook as soon as he's done with Triple G. You know, if he's not going to fight me, then he needs to vacate and I fight somebody else. But I definitely want that IBF title shot this year.
All right, let's take a look at the video in the 6th round when this thing turned. Describe your 2 knockdowns or what happened.
I seen he was hurt. I seen him hurt the first time when he dropped his mouthpiece. And then when I hit him again, I seen he was wobbling and his eyes kind of rolled in the back of his head. And that's when I jumped on him and went for the kill.
And here you get another shot, and it was good night. Talk about that.
Oh, that's great. That's what you want. That's what I look for. You know, my stuff is man down. That's what I try to do every time I come to the ring.
This has been a unique venue and a very partisan crowd. You have a lot of friends and family here. What did that support mean?
The support meant a lot. You know, I didn't think everybody was going to come out like this, but they came out and they supported me, and I love them. And I'd like to thank everybody on NBC for tuning in and, you know, using their valuable time to watch me fight, and everybody from New York that came out, and people from Texas that came out, you know, to support me. I love you. Thank you.
Errol, the truth, Spence remains undefeated. He'll get that welterweight world title shot. He remains undefeated after knocking out Leonard the Lion Bundu. Back to you, Kenny.
Nice one, Blue Moss. Thanks for that, Blue Moss.
Yeah, man, that was a nice fight,
Yo. My youth, I forgot to start wear the color still enough.
Hey,
yeah,
he
should have.
There's a lot of Jamaicans.
Yo, yeah, but wear the colors enough.
Yeah, man, he should have.
Yeah, stop hide it. Stop hide it.
True.
He brought out the flag one time in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of Jamaicans in New York as well, so.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, right.
That's little Jamaica. That's little Kingston right there.
Yep.
Errol Spence, the truth, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Where's Ben, man? Ben ain't at Coney Island getting some Nathan hot dog?
He should be there, yeah.
Nah, they go, fam.
Oh, he on the line.
Decent day out, so why not?
I'm looking at a pound for pound right here. I'm looking at a future pound for pound right here, for real.
You're looking at Floyd's air. That's what you're looking at, EJ. You're looking at Floyd's air, the welterweight.
No, I'm looking at Don Curry, bro. He remind me of Don Curry with that hairstyle, right?
With that hairstyle, you look like Donald Curry. Yeah, he lied.
I respect Floyd as much as the next man, but Errol is gonna be the first Errol Spence, not the next Floyd, man.
Yeah, he's vicious.
He's gonna make his own legacy.
You know what? Hey, you know what, Daniel? You know what? I think he could move up to middleweight, man. I think he could sack up middleweight for real.
Yeah, he's gonna go middleweight.
Yeah, I think he go middleweight.
Oh no, yeah, he has the body frame to go middleweight.
Yeah,
I think so, man.
And that's where he's if Erickson Lubin can keep on improving and stay on track, those guys are gonna meet at middleweight.
That Eric Lubin, man, I ain't Eric Lubin, man. But you know what? Like I'm just now being a believer of Spence, so. Lubin has
Lubin has a lot to prove, man, but he's 19 years old. He has time.
Yeah, it's all about when they get to prove something. Otherwise, they doing what they're supposed to, but when they do something impressive like this, that's when you realize,
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 2 in a row, so it's not a fluke.
No, it's not a fluke.
No, it's not. He is the kid that had the most promise in London.
Yeah, in the Olympics, right?
Yep.
Yeah, his style definitely more suited
if he
for the
fought under Rio rules, he would have got a gold.
No doubt.
At least been in the gold medal round. At least.
Hey, Daniel and Natty, I want to hear your opinion on Shakur Stevenson and how did you score the fight for the gold medal?
I think it was legit. I think the guy just had a little too much experience for him, man, and he edged him out. You know?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It seems like the guy just used his experience against a younger guy who was a little less seasoned. You know what I'm saying? And he got the victory. No controversy to me. You know what I mean? But here goes the thing. There are people out here that are blaming Floyd Mayweather for the loss. How does that happen?
Hey, you know why? Because Floyd went to talk to him before the medicals. Yeah, when you get that gold medal.
So what?
No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with Shakur Stevenson. Here's the thing. He admitted it himself. He didn't do enough to win. He didn't do enough to win. He wanted to make it clear. But this is the right side when you have to look at when it comes to Shakur Stevenson. Roy Jones, robbed of his gold medal, wound up being the best fighter of his generation. Roy, robbed and for the gold medal, wound up being the best fighter of his generation.
And Roy Jones was actually robbed. Floyd was actually robbed. Evander Holyfield was actually robbed. This guy just lost to a better fighter.
Yeah, I thought the American guy won though, man. I had Shakur winning that fight.
You had Shakur winning. I had the Cuban winning. That was legit. Two rounds to one was legit to me. And respect to Shakur, he kind of said, yeah, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I love the emotion though. That kid,
I love the emotion. He don't want to lose. Who wants to lose? Especially you went for the gold, and he did the best he could. It was a close fight. If he put a little bit extra into that third round, it's the gold medal for him.
Yep.
That's all it was.
Yeah. Well, that's true, man. Hey, what we got here? Are they still showing replays of it? I think they're showing replays of this Errol Spence.
Yeah, it's only one fight. The broadcast was an hour long, so it's only one fight.
Yeah, that's it.
So the Herbert Hardy fights and all them other fights, they didn't show.
They were supposed to show it, but then they realized, oh, wait a minute. USA Basketball's on. Yeah, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, and they showed the gold medal ceremony and all that good shit. Yeah. So.
Well, the boxing is a light, and in September, I guess the next big fight is Triple G and Kell Brook on my waters, on my end of the floor, and I'm gonna do my best to get the best coverage I can for y'all. But
are you gonna be in the arena?
I'm gonna try to be in the arena, but I wanna. You know, so I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say to Kell Brook because people are saying in the chat, that's the reason why Kell Brook went up to middleweight. That's what they're saying, bro.
I'm with them too on that.
People are saying that. So
like I said, it's better to lose to Triple G than to lose to Errol Spence. Just like it was better for Amir Khan to lose to Canelo than to lose to Kell Brook. So he's playing the same game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's playing the same game. I will not get that much criticism for losing to Triple G. I'm gonna get called a hero. I'm gonna get called a guy who's pushing the envelope, taking chances. That's what they're gonna say about me. You know what I'm saying?
They're saying the same thing. Like, crap. Oh wait. This is gonna be an interesting thing to look at. Situation.
Who's that?
Moss. Go ahead. I'm muting. Go ahead.
No, I said the whole thing is they're gonna both wind up fighting each other in the end because they've pretty much done all the same business moves. Yes, Khan fought somebody that's 2 weight divisions up for a big payday. Kell Brook's doing the same thing.
But is anybody gonna want to watch it though?
Yes, that's what I was just about to say. They messed it up. They took the wins out the sails.
Watch the fight now because everybody hip now. Everybody knowledgeable what's going on now.
Yeah, they took the wins out the sails. They could have made big dough on that fight, and they screwed each other.
I should have fought him when Kell Brook got that belt because that was that's what he said. He's like, man, I'll fight you. Get a belt, I'll fight you. And he got a belt. He didn't even fight him, so it don't mean nothing now. And then when they show up, he ain't gonna have no belt. So.
Man, I love southpaws with right hooks.
Yeah.
Southpaws with right hooks are dangerous. Damn.
A southpaw in general that can use the right hand is good. But when you have a right hook, when it's not just a jab, it's a beautiful thing.
Oh, it's dangerous business, man. Because most of the time you're looking for that straight left hand. But if you have to worry about a educated right hook at the same time, oh man, you in for a world of trouble.
You guys are getting jokes.
Look at us! Wow, Bundu actually landed a little bit more.
Bundu was doing right, man. Bundu was doing all right. I didn't think he was going to get taken out, but there was something wrong with his wrist. I ain't taking that out for Errol Spence. He kept
But the
rolling
power
his
punches
wrist.
here, Jesus! Look at that percentage.
Yeah.
64% power punches landed for Errol Spence.
Mm. Yeah. He's legit. He's legit. There's no, I ain't dissing no more. Y'all still there?
Yeah, that's, oh Jesus, man, that's those numbers are even unheard of, even for Floyd.
I ain't dissing him no more, man. I keep quiet right now, man. No more Errol Spence. I was thinking he weren't legit. He wasn't going to stop Bundu. Shut me up,
We've been
bro.
telling you, EJ. We've been telling you he's been the truth for a while.
Well, and it don't look like he's going off the rails like Bruno. Don't look like no time soon, right?
Nah, because luckily that kid's staying home in Texas.
Yeah, keeping it quiet.
Just staying in the gym, just doing things. And when somebody mentioned a fight with Lubin, imagine him and Jamal.
Him and Jamal. Who's Jamal?
Jamal Charlo.
Oh man, that ain't gonna be for a while, man. That's gonna be for a while, man. Charlo needs to do something himself, though, ain't it? I think Charlo, I don't know about that. That ain't gonna be for a while. Daniel, that ain't gonna be for a good while.
Yeah, but that's gonna be fun though.
It was over, man. The thing is, yeah, the event's over, man. People were looking for us for the whole week, man. It's the event's is come and gone now, isn't it? You know what I mean? The whole week. The Olympics has been good. Man, that's action-packed week and what a way to finish off, man. With Errol Spence, man. What's the chat saying? The chat over here talking. Chat's popping off. We've got loads of people in the chat. Thurman is what's it? Spence is no.
Yeah, man. I've been watching boxing in the Olympics, man, but I'm not gonna lie. I've been a hardcore track and field guy for the last couple weeks.
Is that what you've been on, right?
I've been on track and field, fam.
Alright, I hear that.
Allison Felix, that's all I gotta say.
Allison Felix is a beast, man. We was close in that 4x4, but you can't give Alex and Felix no lead. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. You give Alex and Felix a lead, and then on a straightaway, that it's over. You have to be ahead of her. But our third leg ran fast, man.
Nah, it was that long jump. You see that long jump, girl? That one there, that long jump, girl. When she came along to add to the squad, she changed the complexion, bro. And like, if she caught them on the slide,
yeah,
they're on the slide. Like, what's her name again? What's that girl's name again? Vanessa or whatever her name is. I can't remember her name. She's on the slide, bro. They need to find some new up and coming young talent, bro. America has just got strength and depth. They keep bringing them out, bro. You know what I mean? You know, America's used to dominating the world in athletics, and boy, Jamaica, boy.
We got a couple silvers. We wasn't even supposed to get no silver in that 4x4, men's or women's. We wasn't supposed to get the gold in the men's 110 hurdles.
Yeah.
That was extra.
Yeah.
What we were supposed to get is the women's 100 meter, the women's 200 meter, the men's 100 meter, the men's 200 meter, and the 4x1. They beat us on the 4x1 for a couple of Olympics now.
Yeah. B-Marsh.
But we've been getting that silver.
B-Marsh, you got bad sound, man. You need to jump off the hangout and come back in, cause something wrong with your battery or something. No scared. Hey, the closing ceremony is gonna be coming up soon, so maybe you guys keep it out for that. All right, let's talk about what's next for Errol Spence. Who should Errol Spence fight next?
Errol Spence is looking for Kell Brook, but I don't think Kell Brook is gonna come back down to welterweight. I'm of the opinion that Kell Brook no longer fights at welterweight. He fights at 54 and 60 exclusively for the rest of his career.
I think Kell Brook might retire now after the beating he's gonna get, bro. Like,
you know, it does depend on how he gets beat. If it's just one shot, maybe. Comes back.
Bro, if he beats Triple G, bro, that would be something. But if he can't beat Triple G, he gonna get bent over like Bundu. He's gonna get bent over like Bundu out here, bro.
Yeah, he's not coming back to 47. Errol Spence is gonna end up fighting somebody else for that belt.
Who's the good available? Let me go.
I don't know who the IBF got. The IBF rankings are shit, man.
Nah, they ain't shit.
I wouldn't mind Porter. I wouldn't mind Porter after what he did with Thurman.
Pardon me?
I wouldn't mind it being Sean Porter after what he did with Thurman.
Oh, that's a good one.
I would like Sean Porter.
Oh, I like that one.
I guess he is in the IBF rankings now, isn't he? I forgot about him.
Get back in line, man.
But he's like the only bright star in the rankings. That other dude that he was supposed to fight, the Russian guy.
Yeah, Ava.
Christoph or some. I forgot what his name is.
Volume's low, PMC, man. PMC, your volume's low, bro. Your volume's real low.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you are. There you are. I feel you now. Go ahead.
Hold on.
What is this? Women's boxing? There you go, EJ.
Well, they got the women. They got thingy fighting.
I think so.
Shelly Vincent.
Shelly Vincent.
Versus what?
Shelly Vincent gonna beat up Heather Hardy.
Oh, they're showing the Hardy fight. Yes. And they're showing it live. Woo!
Hold on, 1 minute. I got Spencer Fearon. Spencer Fearon on toe to toe is coming in right now. Let me see. I'm gonna turn it on, man, because they got that. See, at least they're gonna show that.
Yep, and they're showing that live.
Hey, Spencer, you're live, yeah? What's going on, Spencer? You're live, man. Spencer. Yo, Spencer. Can't hear you, bro. Oh, I guess you ain't saying. I can't hear anything.
T-Rex got that gold.
Yep. Oh no, you should have seen the medal ceremony. She pulled out the one from London. She started stunting on him.
Oh, what?
I'm getting him. Bro.
But they both was back to back though. They even.
Let me see what's going on there. I missed. Let me see. Yeah, PMC, go ahead.
Yo, man, here's the rankings. Well, Errol Spence is definitely #1 now. Then you got Marrero, the Russian dude.
Yes, him.
From Australia. Then you got Lamont Peterson, and that's it, man. As far as like the top 3 guys in the IBF. Then you got
Lamont Peterson ain't show me that Lamont Peterson ain't show me shit at welterweight, because if the Diaz fight is any indication, I don't know.
Well, what about Bradley Skeet, whatever his name is, the UK guy?
He's terrible.
He's horrible, man. And did you say the Australian dude that just beat
Bailey? Yeah,
Randall Bailey? Oh, please. Come on, man.
He's scared too. He ain't ready.
He's nah.
Bailey caught him like, what was that, the 4th or 5th round or something like that?
Yeah, but you know, he just had more youth than Bailey. That's all that was.
Yep. I was surprised Bailey was kind of like pressing the action. I was like, man,
I'm trying to find this heavy harder fight. I'm trying to find this heavy harder fight, man. You guys watching it? It started yet.
Oh, that's what they're gonna do. Okay, they're gonna show that on NBCSN, I guess.
Okay, I'll turn it there. I got that.
They gonna show it later. What's happening?
NBC Sports.
Is that what it's on now?
Yeah, NBC Sportsnet. Like they're finishing this Formula 1 fight race now. Mm-hmm. They're gonna talk to post race, and I guess they're doing motorcycle racing. What the fuck are they doing?
What?
Televising
it.
I guess not.
Oh, god damn it, man.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought, man. Let me go back to the rankings anyway. All right, so Thurman. Hey, B-Mars, what was you reading out? The IBF rankings. That we was reading that, right?
Yeah, you get the IBF.
Yeah. On this overall ranking.
You got Andre Berto. He's ranked number 8 in the IBF.
And that'd be a good fight.
Hey, sure. He just wants a live body so he could get that title and then start unifying. That's his goal. He wants a belt around his waist so he could start calling out the other champions.
Hey, check this out. What about Jose Benavidez?
Hell no.
Oh, come on, man.
Easy work. Easy work.
Hey, what about Frankie Gomez? I like that one. Frankie Gomez, right?
You mean Eddie Gomez?
Eddie Gomez?
Nah, Frankie Gomez.
Frankie Gomez ain't a welterweight?
He's not
He's looking at right now as a welterweight. What are you talking? It says Frankie Gomez in the US.
No, he said he wants to go back down to 140.
Oh, okay. He's in 140 now. Okay, Jesse Vargas is there.
Yeah.
Danny Garcia. Okay, Amir Khan. Hey, the Porter fight or the Bradley fight? Maybe not, man.
What's Porter ranked at in the IBF?
Porter, I'm looking at the thingy, man. Porter's ranked number 4 in the welterweight division.
How about in the IBF? Because he's going the IBF route, so they're gonna put him against one of their ranked contenders.
Check this out. You gotta think about where does this put Errol Spence in the WBO rankings? Because he was already ranked number 3 and number 4.
Oh, he got to be up in the top 2 positions.
Yep, he's gonna be at least in the top 4 in almost everybody now. The thing about it is though, once he fights for the IBF, you know what the other bodies do? They just take him out of the rankings.
And anyway, the hell with that WBO strap. You know what? I was watching Balboa today, right? Mm-hmm. And did y'all notice that the WBO strap was nowhere to be found? With Mason Dixon line? Yeah. He had the IBF, the WBC, and the WBA. No WBO. And the Ring magazine.
Oh, man, that's what I'm saying. He know already, man. That's how he is. Hey,
what happened, Matt? Yeah, I heard about that crash. That's bad.
Yeah, Errol Spence is ranked number 3.
Bad, man. Errol Spence.
As a WBO?
Yeah.
Who's number 1?
Manny Pacquiao.
What the hell?
Manny Pacquiao, Timothy Bradley, then Errol Spence.
Are you really surprised that Pacquiao's ranked number 1? Come on, that's been his belt.
Yeah. I mean, after he retired, quote unquote welterweight. After he retired, you would expect them to take him out of the rankings. And just because he unretired, you don't put him right at number 1? Just because I don't know. Whatever, man.
Well, that's the thing. Everybody knew he never really retired.
Yeah, we knew, but he said it out loud, so you gotta take it for what it was at the time. So he gotta get stripped of his rankings if he says it out loud.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what happened.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, be Marshall back.
Well, we all know, like I said, Pacquiao's gonna get that belt back. So.
Yeah.
And that's
Jesse Vargas said he gonna kick his ass.
That's what he say.
And what, Madden?
No. It's not gonna be.
Jesse Vargas said he gonna bust Pacquiao's ass. What?
That's what you say.
That coming along, bro. That right hand is coming along.
Hey, tell Jesse Vargas. I don't know who talks to Jesse Vargas, but tell him that Pacquiao gonna request that VADA testing.
You know what I'm saying? He should.
So be sure not to have any pimples on your back.
Yeah.
Errol Spence, man, his knockout reel was nasty. Nasty. And I tell you what, if he beats up with Sean Porter, he gonna get it as well. Man, I'm on board, man. I'm on board, man. I'm on board. I ain't going nowhere.
Sean Porter and them don't want it with Errol Spence.
Nah.
He's not funny, man. That kid's not funny.
Porter can't even box, man.
Uppercut is nasty. He got with an uppercut and a right hook. The first one he got him with to hurt him, and the referee said it was a slip. That wasn't a slip, man.
There wasn't no slip. He was hurt. That's why he got him out there so easy the second time around.
Yeah, he is too hard.
He just finished the job.
You see, the thing is, he went right around the guard, man. He went around the guard, the Bundu's punch, man. He went right around the guard.
I'm telling you, man. It's gonna get to the point that can't nobody avoid Errol Spence because in WBA he's ranked number 4.
He's a monster, boy.
WBA.
What's his name? Kell Brook's lucky, bro. Kell Brook's lucky.
I need to see an interview of Leonard Bundu, and I wanted them to compare the power of him and Thurman.
Well, you don't need to. You don't need to compare it, man. It's pure, and you can see it right. There's evidence.
I see it, but I want him to say it.
You don't need to. I'm gonna try to talk to Bundu this week, but you don't need to say it. Like, that there says it all. You know what I mean? Thurman knows.
Because it seemed like when Thurman dropped him, it was some flash shit, and he got up back, brushed himself off, and kept coming.
Yeah, he got up real quick too.
Yeah, when Errol dropped him, he's like,
Man, that first knockdown, he was hurt bad. He ain't know where he was at.
He was in survival mode after that.
Mm-hmm. And it ain't take long after that.
Not at all, family. Not at all.
Yes, someone got a picture of Curry Goat there, boy, on Twitter, man. Shit's trending all over the place, man. Look, Bundu look half dead, man. Yeah, he looks half dead. He said,
Curry Goat.
Curry Goat cooking. He got pictures of Bundu and Curry Goat. People are dread, man. People are wicked on Twitter, man. They got Bundu.
Oh, Lord.
Incredible dude. But I know they got him old, though. I know they got him 2 years late. They should have. See, Bundu was slipping. That's what I'm trying to say. They got him like his prime was out of his prime, man.
What is Bundu prime? He started as a professional at 30 years old.
Nah, but he was look, bro. He went toe to toe with Thurman. You know what I mean?
You started 30 years old. What is your prime, really?
Bro, listen to me. Boxing's about timing. 2 years ago, he would have done a better effort. I still think Spence would have done him. I just feel like he would have done better, though. That's what I'm saying.
Don't take away from the victory, EJ. Don't do it.
I ain't trying to do, man. I'm not trying to.
Because before this fight,
yeah,
you was on something different.
Yeah.
No.
You got me now. You got me. I can't have in front. Bro. I can't have in front.
Okay.
I can't have in front. I wasn't having it. I was not having it.
You wasn't having it.
Nah, I wasn't seeing what you guys are seeing, bro. I was just not seeing it. You know what I mean? Because I see all these young guys, Amir, Mar, what's his name again? Who's that guy from New York as well? The one who got stretched by Vargas. What's his name again?
Oh, Saddam Ali.
Saddam Ali. All them guys, man. Luba, I was like, man, these guys ain't that good. They ain't fighting nobody. They can't be, man. Until Spence, you have to. To me, you have to prove, man. You have to prove it to me. And then I keep quiet. But up until this point, Spence has proven it to me. Because I took Bundu a tough dude, man. He just is. You just don't go and beat up on Bundu like that, man. You just don't happen. That doesn't happen. What we saw there, and on a Sunday with the Olympics, hey, boy, I don't say. Naoto, what's up, Naoto? What's going on, bro?
What's up?
Naoto, blood clot, Naoto.
What up, Nettie?
Yeah. How you like that knockout?
Man, whew, I'm tired. I feel drowsy off of that, man. I felt that one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was impressive. That was really impressive, man.
It started with the first knockdown that they called the slip.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he was.
That was
hurt.
the beginning of the end, right there.
Yeah, and that actually worked against Bundu, incidentally. But I mean, he broke him down to the body. He didn't let Bundu get awkward with him, and he made him fall awkward after he dropped him with that left uppercut, man. Put him
left uppercut, yep.
And there's been all this speculation that Spence was the man to be feared at welterweight, and I think he's been making good on it with his last two performances.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. I always thought he would beat Thurman, man. He just got to prove it in the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. B's got a live hangout happening.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before he gets his strap, and then it's time to start
Yep,
unifying. Now.
it's time to start unifying, man. I'll take Danny's belt first, then I'll take Thurman's belt.
Well,
yeah, whatever's good, man.
Thurman has to actually fight a mandatory. Yeah, that's pretty much the best route he can go.
Yep, Jesse Vargas and Pacquiao can go play in the sandlot. Him and Tim Bradley and them, cause that's all they gonna do. Go play in the sandbox over there at Top Rank.
Yeah, well, Pacquiao's looking desperate now, so they're gonna have to start playing ball.
Yeah.
But Leonard Bundu got a whole bag of them, so let's see what it is.
Mhm.
Well, that's the interesting thing what they're gonna do with this pay-per-view, because I think they're just gonna do what they did with Cotto Malignaggi. They're just gonna air it themselves, and it's gonna look terrible. They're not gonna have leverage when they try to sell the Floyd rematch to HBO. And then Pacquiao's just gonna get fed to Crawford later in 2017.
You think they're gonna go crawling to Espinosa?
Nope.
That would be some humble pie right there, boy.
Yeah,
no,
big time.
Because all Aaron's trying to do is just trying to gain leverage for the Floyd rematch. All he's just trying to say is, you voided the contract. You voided the contract now. I only have to work with Showtime for the Floyd rematch. And then HBO is going to say, nope. Give us that money. It's going to be sad, man. It's going to be sad watching the little pay-per-view, because I don't care if, okay, you're trying to say you're trying to work with Netflix. You're trying to work with Amazon.
Netflix? Showing fights on Netflix?
He's trying to do a streaming model, but what he's going to wind up doing is just going to wind up airing, like I said, with Cotto Malignaggi, airing it by himself.
Yeah, Top Rank TV, and just negotiating with the pay-per-view cable providers themselves.
Yep.
Yeah. But regardless, everybody knew once that fight was signed, that wasn't a fight that people really wanted in terms of lighting the world on fire. So,
right.
Regardless of whether it was going to be on HBO or not, it was they knew what was up. That's the reason why HBO did what they did. They knew that it wasn't going to do nothing. Yeah, they've already kind of had two missteps with Canelo Khan and with Golovkin, Lemieux. So they're not looking to keep on messing around with regard to that.
Well, the thing with Triple G Lemieux, they weren't really expecting that many buys to begin with. It was just a test engine to see how good Triple G can be.
No, that's true. But at the same time, it still did really badly.
Oh yeah,
it didn't even do as much as a lot of people were speculating it was going to do. Even being generous to them. What was that?
Which fight?
Golovkin Lemieux.
Oh yeah, that did terrible, true.
Because the thing is, 97,000 or 120 or whatever the hell it was, people were at least expecting it to do maybe 250, something like that, and that was being nice to them. They didn't even They didn't even do half that.
Yeah,
Canelo was able to do 300,000 with Angulo and Lara. Cotto was able to do about 350 with Martinez. You know what I mean? So they could at least carry a little something. And then when they came together, then obviously it did more than the sum of its parts. But by comparison, Golovkin did not hold his weight up.
Well, definitely not. But the opponent was terrible, though.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. We don't even know if they really broke even, because what they probably lost in pay-per-view, they made up for in local merchandising buys.
Yeah, but that's that. But as far as HBO goes, that does not help them. That helps Golovkin. That helps K2. That doesn't help HBO. And neither did Crawford's recent foray into pay-per-view. And so just the fact that if the audience isn't instantly saying that's a fight, I'm gonna buy that, then I don't think they're gonna be putting their name on it, because they're not. HBO isn't in the business. They've never been in the business of putting their names on stuff that wasn't gonna sell. This isn't Walmart advertising we're going for. You know, HBO is trying to be the premium BMW, Apple iPhone product in terms of boxing. That's the way that they always used to be, and that's what they're gonna try to look to get back to. You know what I mean? They're not just gonna bow down to somebody just because, you know, Pacquiao may have been a big seller for him in the past, but he can't fight any Tom, Dick, and Harry out there and expect to have them fund it, to have them, you know, pay the overhead for it.
The timing was also terrible, though. That's the thing. The timing was also terrible. You can't have a fight like that and then 2 weeks later have people say, "Hey, I want you to shell out another $75 for Kovalev Ward."
That's true.
That's the thing. HBO wanted it October 29th.
They should have done that shit in December then.
But see, at least even then, and the difference between that and Kovalev Ward is with the Kovalev and Ward, with the winner, at least you know that you have them. You have the winner. You have them locked into a contract, and they're gonna do some more fights. With Pacquiao, it's any wonder if he may retire again, or he may get hurt, or decide that it's not for him, or he may lose. And then, you know, I mean, Vargas isn't necessarily beholden to them either. You know, Vargas is a guy that's shown in the past he's willing to be a mercenary and go to whoever the highest bidder is.
It is, but that's the weird thing with HBO, because a lot of their issues are not really boxing related. Because all they're mainly trying to do right now is just have themselves not be taken over. Because
yeah, exactly. And something like with Pac doesn't help.
No, but I think people are looking at the overall HBO budget where people are saying they're not interested in boxing anymore. No,
I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying you're saying that. I'm saying like some people are trying to say that they're trying to get out of boxing. Like that's not really the case. I'm like,
no, they're trying to prevent a hostile takeover by devaluing themselves. That's what they're trying to do.
Yep. And like I said, the best way you can, amazingly enough, yeah, you have to do a lot of self-harm to prevent a hostile takeover.
Yeah, well, and seeing with Pac, you know, all that does is, like, that's self-harm on both ends, because all it looks like is like, oh, we're still paying all this money for a superstar name, but he's not even necessarily drawing. So it harms them on both ends.
Well, they were never going to get into $1 million buys after Maypac. Maypac pretty much damaged the pay-per-view model as is.
It did somewhat, because I mean Canelo wasn't exactly harmed with Cotto.
No, but it didn't make $1 million though. We haven't had $1 million pay-per-view buys since then.
Well, that shouldn't have even done what it did though. I wouldn't have expected it to do. How much did it do? 850 or something?
Yeah.
To me, that was no more than a 600,000 buy fight. So for it to do that much after Mayweather-Pacquiao, I think is at least a credit to the fact that the model can work if you have the right fighters involved.
Mm-hmm.
Are we the only ones on this call now?
No, I think EJ's trying to figure something out because I'm trying to find the Hardy fight right now.
Now I'm still here, man. I'm just letting you guys ride, man. Go you do your thing in it. Now I was there, just eating, getting something to eat, bro. Man, I had a busy day. I went from Conor McGregor to the morning, straight up with the boxing to the basketball to this here. Shit, I'm letting you guys take over for a bit, man.
I dropped
McGregor thing.
I dropped the full catalog of videos a minute ago, man.
Yeah, I see you live. And B's over there doing a hangout right now with Chris and Ben Umar. Like, our group just split because, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? B-Marsh, you still there, B-Marsh?
Yeah, I'm here.
B-Marsh is world now as well. Me and B-Marsh on the whole of the basketball. Then we got the Spence drink. And I still want to see the Heavy Hardy fight as well. I still want to see that. So I was just letting you guys, you guys just carry the hangout. Nacho, while you're there, Nacho and Daniel, if nothing's going on, check the chat and read out some of the chats and get a topic going on there, man. Because, there's quite a few people watching. So read some of the chat. Now, I'll just mute myself for a bit. You guys,
I don't have it up. Let me.
I don't have it up either. I think I'm on my phone right now. So.
Yeah. All right, let me just give you. I'll put it in the chat.
No, I'm getting it right now. Hold on.
Okay, cool. Because you get the chat, there's people in the chat here. You guys can just respond to the people in the chat and talk to them. You know what I mean? That's how we do out here, bro. Our group is so big out here, bro. We got 2 different hangouts happening at the same time. You know what I mean? That's how big Spence is. Everyone's trying to get their views on that, man. And look, Daniel's got his hangout.
Well, and you know what? He did exactly what he needed to do.
Yeah.
Because people are, a lot of the casual fans, they're coming off watching Olympics, whether it's Olympic boxing, Olympic basketball, all that stuff.
Yeah,
high action, fast-paced action, high action. They want to see if they're thinking like, oh, boxing, I want to see somebody get knocked the fuck out. And that's exactly what they saw.
No bullshit. But just one fight, too. I was shocked when they came on. Right when the basketball gold medal fellas got their gold, the USA, I seen Bundu in the ring.
Yep.
Yeah, dogs, it's on right now.
I'm watching the Spence knockout of Bundu like everywhere now, man. That shit is just rolling in. Like I'm seeing it clear, uppercut, and then you see the next one. That's the one they said the referee said it was a fall. And then the next one is over the guard and Bundu just out, bro.
Yeah,
leg bent over, jaw hanging. That's not the way to go.
Max Ryder in the chat saying he's the truth. Nobody will be fighting Spence anytime soon. Destruction. Modern broadcast saying Spence is savage, smells blood, and he's in. The bad guy saying that's why Kell Brooks moving up in weight. LOL. Derrick Grant saying vicious KO. That uppercut was something. Velinati 86. Brooke will be vacating the belt. I agree. The bad guy, Brooke is jumping on the bus. The bus probably going to be crashing soon, too. Derrick Grant, Spence is making me love boxing again. Very good stuff. The bad guy saying Thurman is cornered now. He is. A lot of people think that that Thurman's been ducking and trying to stay away from that, trying to stay out of even the argument, doesn't even want his name mentioned with Spence, but it's happening, man. Max Ryder won. Thurman should have fought Spence when the fight was there last year. He was really stupid for ducking him. Now he's fucked. Yeah, it's looking that way. It's definitely looking that way. That's the thing. Thurman had a great performance over Porter, but just the air, just the feeling in the air that he's been ducking Spence is bad. You know what I mean? It's almost like it doesn't even mean as much as it would.
Man.
It's a bit of karma. It's like a bit of karma, though, because remember when he showed up in Malinagi's press conference? And he told him, you better not
duck me, son. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's been the whole deal when it comes to Thurman. He's learning as fast.
He said he was $10 million to fight Errol Spence. Man,
that's the thing, though.
Fight a guy.
Let me finish the comments and let y'all go in. Derrick Grant, Thurman is smart for ducking him. You're not trying to get no losses on that record. PNC King in the chat saying Thurman ain't ducking. I'm sure you're about to argue that fiercely right about now. Max Ryder, Spence was less experienced then. Now Thurman's fucked. Miguel agreeing. Derrick Grant, trust me, a fighter knows when he has met his match, he's ducking him, and for good reason. He's not trying to fuck up his career fighting Errol Spence with all that risk and no benefits. Derrick Grant also saying Errol be that powerful and accurate at the same time with very good speed is scary. Kyrie Jana, I hope I said that name right. Crawford Spence is the fight to be had, definitely. Maybe once Crawford moves up in a year and a half or so. Miguel saying 2 years before Spence would have still dropped him. It's also saying I've been real high on Spence. He's from my town. Miguel also saying everyone will duck Spence at 47. All right, go in, guys.
Actually, I want to hear PNC first. Like, I want to hear the defense of Keith Thurman right quick, if he's still there.
Yeah, I'm right here, man. I made a video about it before Spence even fought Chris Algieri, why these guys probably wouldn't want him, because, you got to think about it. All these guys are doing what they got to do to try to make a name for himself, right? So let's say you got Paul Malignaggi, like maybe some guys like Zab Judah, whatever. They spend 10 years in the game just trying to get their name high. Even think about Floyd Mayweather. When he went against De La Hoya, he had to take short money. You know what I'm saying? He just got a solid $25 million. And he was like, man, you just go ahead and take this, and we're going ahead and make the fight. Because in De La Hoya's position, he's like, man, I'm making you a star. You ain't doing nothing for me. And so you got Keith Thurman. He's just now getting his name hot. Then you got some dude out of nowhere who don't have any bodies on his record talking about, oh, I want to fight you. You know what I'm saying? You ducking me, and then all this other stuff. It's like, dude wasn't even ranked #1 in the sanctioning body, in the IBF sanctioning body, let alone more than one sanctioning body. Talking about, Keith Thurman's ducking. So that wasn't warranted. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Jarrell, Big Baby Miller, telling everybody else they trash. I'm gonna knock you out and stuff like that. And who he fought? Nick Waivers? Fred Cassie? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. He ain't beat nobody up, as of yet. But as of right now, hey, now he got something to say. He's the #1 in the IBF as far as being the #1 mandatory. He's been that. You got Kell Brook. He's moving up. If he grabs the belt, then he's well within his right to say, hey, man, hey, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I have arrived. Where you guys at? You know what I'm saying? But as far as like everybody else, got a belt already, and did what they had to do, like Danny fighting Lucas Matisse, who everyone thought he was going to lose to. He did his thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody's doing their thing. Now he had to do his thing. He has to go through the gauntlet. He's got to fight the veterans and the certain journeymen. He wasn't even at that point. Chris Algieri was his guy. You know what I'm saying? Chris Algieri was his guy, and now it's Leonard Bundu. Now let's step it up, man. Let's see somebody else. He should be fighting Kell Brook. Kell Brook, he don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? He's earned the right because he's within that sanctioning body. And to me, he just keep doing it, man. Especially with the young cats like Jeff Horn and stuff like that. But they don't want to get it on. And that's not his fault. So
that's not. Do you not think at least now he deserves the shot though at somebody like a Thurman or a Danny?
Yeah. I mean, but let him take care of the IBF. Fight for that belt. Like I wouldn't have minded if this fight was for a belt.
It should have.
Just go get it over with.
It should have been. It should have been.
Because Bundu is the EBU champion. He's a European champion. Yeah. He already a champion somewhere, someplace. He's not a world champion.
Well, he's ranked too. I think he's ranked like 5th or something in IBF, isn't he? Something
yeah,
like
but either way it go.
You're breaking up.
Hello?
Yeah, you broke up a little bit, man.
Yeah, we hear you now. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Oh, did you? Okay, hold on. Let me put you on speaker. Yo, can you hear me now?
Better.
Yeah. Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Much better.
Oh man, this thing keep on messing up with the speaker and everything. Yo, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, now we hear you fine, man. Can you hear us?
All right, man. I think I got y'all on speaker now, man.
Okay.
Yo, B-Mosh. Not B-Mosh. BMC, you hear us? You hear us, right?
Yeah, I can hear you now, man. Keep switching over to the phone and to the speaker and stuff like that. I don't know what this phone is doing.
The speaker's probably better because it's louder. Like, it was just louder. So, like, that would be best for you, man. Go ahead. Say what you're saying, bro. We can hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me now on the phone?
Yeah,
we hear you clear.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Somebody was responding to something I said. But, I'm saying right now, Spence, it's his time to shine, man. You know what I'm saying? It's go and get that IBF belt, and to me, he rightfully so has the right to call everybody out, man. Especially with that belt, especially what he did tonight. It's warranted. You know what I'm saying? Now it's warranted. But if it doesn't happen, I like him, clean up some of the other guys, Lamont Peterson, Berto, just stay active and keep on knocking guys out, man. Especially just pick up that IBF belt.
Quick question then. Should he be criticized the way some people have criticized Kell Brook, where for him, if he goes the IBF route and winds up fighting his mandatories, do you think he'll be criticized the same way Kell Brook was, in some sense?
Who? Errol Spence?
Yeah.
No, because Errol Spence is new. He ain't been I don't think he's been pro 5 years. You know what I'm saying? He's a young guy coming up. He need to face, people want to see him seasoned, man, see what he do. See what he can do. As far as Kell Brook is supposed to have been like this heir apparent for like the longest time. You know what I'm saying? Before he even had the belt. He's been around, so he's been more well known than Errol Spence. Errol Spence is the Olympian. he came out, 2012 or something like that, 2013? You know what I'm saying? So he ain't been in the game for like 10 years or nothing like that, like Kell Brook. This is the whole totally different story.
That's going to be an interesting thing now. The thing with Spence is going to be seen as tricky for the future is that the whole PBC situation, because Thurman technically has a mandatory fight he has to get through. Right. So he's safe in that sense. Danny technically still has Amir Khan as his mandatory, so he could be safe in that sense.
Right.
And then the WBO belts with HBO. Unless Peter Nelson and HBO really, really backs up his word saying that I'm willing to work with any promoter, including now Heyman, and make Spence fight the winner of Pacquiao-Vargas, there's not much he can do, like, for at least 6 to 8 months.
Those are the top names, but he can unify that. He can pick up the IBO belt because he's ranked number 3 in the IBO. You know, I know it's a small belt, but you know, GGG got it. You know, he's parading around with it like it's something. So, and many other guys too. So
the IBO is going to be weird. The IBO is going to be weird because I think probably within the next 2 or 3 years they're going to be recognized as a major belt.
Yeah, but I'm saying he picks that up. He's already ranked in the IBO, like number 3 and number 4 in the IBO. So
yep.
And so he can fight that South African guy, whoever his name is. But he just needs to keep active, man, and just keep winning, and that's it. Instead of saying like anybody's ducking and stuff, he's got to make it apparent that there's nobody left. He's got to you know, take out the legs for everybody. You know, that's what he's got to do. He's got to fight everybody's number 1s and number 2s, and then make everybody else just look bad. And that's the only thing he can do if he can't fight these guys. So instead of just sitting there, jaw jacking, go ahead and beat the guys that these guys were supposed to beat. Like what he did with Leonard Bundu and Chris Algieri. He's like, damn, now it's like, man, you deserve a belt, man, or something. Nobody's fighting you. You know what I'm saying? So now you got people on his team now. Instead of just saying like a year and a half ago, instead of just saying like he was ducking Keith Thurman, Keith Thurman was like, man, what did this guy do? And Keith Thurman said it. He's like, you know what? He said it a while ago. He's like, man, you know what? Errol Spence, in like a year and a half from now, year and a half, will be well on his way, and then we could start talking about the fight. He's like, man, like 3 years ago, I was in his shoes when I was calling out for it and stuff like that. But ain't nobody know me, and I ain't really fought nobody. So there you go, man. That's all I gotta say about it. I don't think he dunking nobody though. But Danny, yeah, because Danny ain't doing much of anything. Fighting Andre Berto, I don't get that.
That's his daddy saying, I don't want that on your record tainted, even though we all know it's tainted already.
Yeah.
Because remember, like ever since he lost to Herrera in Puerto Rico, no risk.
Yeah, I think last risk was Lucas Matisse, and then that Lamont Peterson thing, man. If you took the scorecards away, and just like, man, who do you think won the fight? I would have picked Lamont Peterson, I was like, that was the perfect game plan. If he had another 3 rounds or something like that, that would have been like the perfect game plan. If you just sit down with somebody who's like, man, this is how you implement a game plan. And it would have been perfect,
If he would have started 1 round earlier, he would have won.
Yeah, something.
But that's the thing though with Danny. Like that's the thing that I think that frustrates a lot of people. It's one of the reasons why he's not even loved in Philly that much, even though that's his hometown.
Right. And then his dad is killing him, talking all this business stuff, talking about, yeah, why do this when you can take the easy fight? It's like, man, you guys are like shooting yourselves in the foot, saying all that, over and over again, then actually doing it over and over again.
It's true though. Danny don't want to fight nobody, man. I ain't looking at Danny like Errol Spence is looking like he's looking to take over the division. And the thing is, Floyd's nowhere in the division. So like Thurman Dust, beat Porter, and now Thurman has to saw what he did to Bundu, and Thurman remembers what he did to Bundu. So I'm Thurman. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna make a mega fight, and let's do a showtime. That's what, if I'm Thurman, I'm saying, you know what? I'll let you fight for my belt. That's what if I was Thurman. I'll get him now before he gets any better. That's what I would do if I was Thurman, man. Because I ain't letting boy come over and take. Thurman done put in all the bricks and the hard work in the division to say he's the number one. He took out Porter, you know what I'm saying? Who was a former IBF champion, and now you got the young up and coming contender, and he's only gonna get better. But I was Thurman. I'll say, you know what? I'll fight Errol Spence now. That's what I would do. I'll take him now, man.
I think he's ranked in the WBA.
Yeah, he's ranked, man.
Yeah, Errol's ranked pretty high in the WBA.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's all he got.
Yeah, but the thing is, you gotta remember though. You guys gotta remember though. He technically has a mandatory, so he has to delay that for at least one fight.
No, he like the man she's for Kell Brooks fight, but everyone knows Kell Brooks with
Triple G. Step out for a minute. All
right, man. Everyone knows Kell Brooks, Triple G, whatever's happening over there. That's happening over there. So, the way I see it is, you know, Thurman seeing what this kid's made a massive splash, man. You know, he took out a guy that you went the distance with, and he took out another guy who went this distance with Votnikov. So, if I'm like Keith Thurman, I'm like, man, I'm fighting this dude here. Give me this dude here right now. And there's no reason why it can't be made, because we're both on PBC. And the thing is, another thing is what HBO must be looking at, man, we done missed out. This Errol Spence, the former Olympian, they got Keith Thurman over there. HBO must be, because they've been promoting the European fighters. They forgot about you Americans, man. So, you know, Al Heyman can make another blockbuster. I think he might put the proposition to Thurman and say, come on, let's make this fight here. Let's fight for the belt. And Errol Spence could vacate. I don't think if Errol Spence losing would be bad for him, in my opinion. Why not? Why not give him Keith Thurman? It's a good timing, man. Or you put him against someone like a Marrero or something like that, or Berto. I don't mind them fights there. I think he killed Berto, though. I think he just levels off Berto quick, man. Real quick. Just disposes him. You know what I mean?
No, Guerrero's probably the easiest route. Guerrero's probably the easiest route to do it right now.
I think Berto just beat friggin' winning Ortiz in it, so it's easy, man. You know what I mean? Just blow him out, man. Just deal with him. Deal with Berto, take out Berto, and then after that, just keep all these dudes here. Just clean them all out. All these dudes who need to be retired out of the division. Just wipe them out, man. Like Bundu, I like Bundu, man, but bro, it's just boxing. It's just where he when I talk to Bundu's main goal was to be an amateur to get a gold medal, and he didn't do that. So he thought, okay, I might as well turn pro. But it wasn't his first option. He wanted to get a gold medal, and it didn't happen. So he said, all right, I'm gonna turn pro, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna give it. That's why he turned old 8, because he just wanted to be an Olympian. He never wanted to be a pro. You know, he was making nice money as amateurs. So that's the only reason why he turned pro. And that's why I said timing. Spence got him like 2 years later than he really originally was, and that's nothing to do with Spence. That's the way boxing is. Boxing is about timing, man. You know what I mean? You catch Mike Tyson at the right time. I'm not saying I would, but Danny Williams caught Mike Tyson at the right time, and that's what happens, man. You know, people don't care. Joe Louis lost to Marciano. It wasn't the same. We don't care. All people saw was Joe Louis getting knocked out by Marciano. That was it. They didn't care what Joe Louis it was. That's how boxing is. It's cruel like that.
It is. But that's going to be the weird thing, though. I don't think HBO, the way they look at it, they don't look at it in the sense of the fact that, okay, yeah, we're losing out on these welterweights, because their line of thinking is going to be, we may, like I said, with the Fury-Klitschko rematch, whoever wins, we're going to get locked down. We're going to have the heavyweight guy. We know we're going to have whoever's arguing for the number 1 pound for pound, the Kovalev Ward. We have the little guy in Chocolatito. And I think the main thing they're also looking at is they know the featherweight division's popping. And they have 2 good horses in that, Oscar Valdez and Jojo Diaz.
Bro, come on, man. They're done, man. They ain't got you ain't got the heavyweights. Man, you ain't got no heavyweights, man. You ain't your middleweights. This guy, Sergio Kovalev, all they got is Andre Ward. And Andre Ward is not even with them. He works with them, but kind of. If he beats them, they're good. they need to promote American fighters. Yeah, you're an American company. You're promoting European fighters. You got guys from Nicaragua, guys from Kazakhstan. You got guys from Russia. Where is your based American fighter apart from Crawford? You know what I mean? And they seem like they wanted Postal to win. They throw the American fighters in the bag. As you just seen today, that the whole of America standing up to watch Errol Spence, and that's what it's about. We're in America. You're the home of boxing, and you're not promoting your American fighters, but yet you want to talk about, oh, the UK are doing this and the UK are doing that. Man, we ain't trying to. When we're over here, you know what we're saying? We want to beat you Americans. That's what we say when we're over here. So I don't know what's going on with your end, at your end of the wood, that you guys are so busy promoting your other people than yourselves. You've got so much talent over there, and you need to promote the guys who are your best people representative of your country, and that's what boxing is. You know, you can't.
Well, EJ, this is the same. This is the thing with the U.S. And it's plain and simple. If it's not a heavyweight, legitimately casual people do not care.
Yeah, I hear that.
If it's not a heavyweight, because the main thing about it is that's where the U.S. made itself well known, is in the heavyweight division. But now, the biggest talent in the heavyweight division is not in the boxing ring; it's in the NFL draft. So, all the other guys, they're gonna look at it as, okay, they're cute, they're nice boxers, they're really good, but no heavyweight equals no interest from somebody like my sister. I tend to gauge fighters by what my sister reacts to them, because my sister's the most casual fan that you can actually get in the sport. And the only one she knows right now she can recognize is Canelo. That's it.
I hear that. But my thing is this, right? There's you going. This is what I'm saying. Wilder is an American guy. You come over, you diss him. Like, you disrespect your own man. Showtime's not doing that. You disrespect your own fighters. Like, it don't make no sense, man. You can't do that. If you're trying to build, you can't sit there and hope your fans are gonna appreciate if you're dissing them in the commentary booth. That is a problem. You can't disrespect your own fighters and big up the foreign fighters. What's happening there? That's a problem, man. And then what I'm saying is that you have good, like you see with Spence, like you have with Crawford, like you have with Ward. You know what I'm saying? I can keep going down the list, right, of good talent you have. And if you're going to bring other cultures in, then fine. But you have to make number one priorities an American. And HBO is not doing that. Hence, the company is in trouble. You know, Sergio Kovalev, come on, man. Like, the average guy don't even know this dude, bro. Like, I mean, like, you've got Olympians now. What's the young kid now? Mayweather's already eyed him to bring him over to Showtime. You know?
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah. Shakur Stevenson. Now, he made a splash. Everyone saw him upset, crying. You know what I mean? You've got an Irish fighter. You know, you could bring him. You could sell Irish fighter in America. You know, most America's Irish, fine, right? But the Russian and the Polish and the Russian, the Polish, the Kazakhstan, man, shit, bro. Like, bro, let me tell you something. 20 years ago, that's not popping. 20 years ago, who did you have? Winky Wright. You had Corey Spinks. You had Mayweather, Bernard Hopkins. You know what I mean? You had Shea Mosley, Oscar De La Hoya. You see what I'm trying to say? You see what? And boxing was bigger. Why? You had American stars. You had Lennox Lewis, even though he could speak English, still, you know, that's not that bad. You had English-speaking guys, man. You got Chocolito. You can't speak English. You got what's his name again? Sergio Kovalev, struggling. You got what's his name again? Triple G. Alright, whatever. Come on, man. That's the problem. It is. That's all it is. Because remember, when Chavez was doing his thing, what did they say, Chavez? We need him to speak English. When Cotto was coming, when he couldn't speak English, we need him to speak English. That was the thing right now. So now it's like, no, we don't care if you don't speak English. It's okay, you learn a bit, but we'll build it. That's what's happened. The narrative has changed, and it's hurting the brand of America, and that's what it is. I mean, remember when Pavlik was doing his thing? Pavlik was bringing the crowds in before Hopkins derailed him. Pavlik was bringing, you know what I'm saying? Pavlik was bringing that crowd in, bro. I saw people traveling from all the way from where he was all the way over to Vegas to come watch him. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. When Ricky Hatton fought Mayweather, massive fight and stuff like that, it's like the bloody broadcast, Emmanuel Stewart, they wanted Ricky to beat him and stuff like that. And that's a problem. You know what I mean? Because when we're English fighters over here, we're watching broadcast, we're fair to say who's winning, but bro, we want America, we want our Brits to win. The way what when in America, what happened to America, man? When did that happen? People still asking about Kelly. Kelly, who's Kelly? Oh, Kelly Pavlik. What do you mean?
Pavlik, I think. Pavlik, he's still. I think the last time I heard, he was still on the sauce a little bit. So.
Yeah, I know, but Pavlik was that fucking dude, bro, and Jermaine Taylor was that dude as well as American. But Hopkins, people disliked him, we didn't like him, whatever. Mayweather was an American, same thing. You know what I mean? Your biggest stars were always American, and they always were American, and they've gone away from that format, and they're trying to do something else, and it's killing the product. HBO's in trouble, right? It is in trouble. They're bigging up foreign fighters, man. Even Roy Jones, one of your biggest American guys, he's bloody got a Russian passport, man. That ain't no problem though, but because you're not really fighting the network. But I'm trying to say to you is that you have to. Well, the reason the rise of the UK, because the UK are backing the UK fighters. We're building the UK guys from Joshua from ground up, innit? From ground where he is now. So actually Showtime is doing that, and that's why I feel HBO. If I was HBO, you need to clean out the whole broadcast squad, the broadcast team, and the people involved in the bullshit. You need to clear them out. You bring a whole group of fresh people in, and you invest in the American product. And you do not disrespect the American product. Don't disrespect none of the American fighters. That whole thing of laughing and joking and mocking the American fighters, no matter who they are, it needs to stop. And then your country and your broadcast will be much better. That's what it is. Because if you look at this on the Olympics, the main event is the basketball, man. The basketball draws the most views at the end. That's why they have it at the end, man. The gold medal, it draws the most views near the end. The boxing, definitely as well. The heavyweights, Joe Joyce, whatever, are losing. England hurt, man. They got silver. We're pissed, man. We're pissed about that shit. I'm telling you, man. We don't like that one. You know what I mean? But that's what it is.
Now, the main question is, I'm gonna ask this right now. Are you guys mad because it's a silver? Or are you mad because you guys lost to a French guy?
No, we're mad because we thought he won. That's what we're mad at. We're mad because we thought he won.
Because there's a counter argument to what you're saying. All the rest of the world, technically, it's a lot more nationalistic when it comes to their identity. The U.S., because of the way we're built, is not like that. We're a lot more individualistic.
Yeah, because you don't. Yeah, because that's because this is what I'm saying to you. That comes in the representation of who's pushing the agenda. I mean, what agenda are they pushing? So that you're not gonna big up, regardless of wherever he's from, an American fighters. I'm telling you, right? When I was sitting there watching TV, boxing all the time, the American broadcast, they always had an American fight, and that's why the American thing. Look, HBO is very powerful. The media is very powerful, and you're not backing your American fighters. You're just not doing it. The fact you got Crawford, an American guy, great amateur, and all this stuff, right? You've got him on the thing, you've built him up, and then the booth are trying to say that Postel's winning the fight. They got Postel winning the fight, man. They're telling you about what's going on with Postel is negative. Some people saying that it was the worst fight ever. I mean, what the fuck's going on here, man? I mean, people need to be sacked here, man. People still asking about Kelly. Yep, EJ, speak the truth, y'all. yeah, POC. I'm telling you, what the fuck is going on here? People need to be outraged, man, about what the fuck is the Americans are. Who is the American? Are you American or you American? Right? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. I get this from the people from UK sometimes because they think I'm probably more American than I'm backing Wilder. And I'm like, why are you backing Wilder over? Not over Joshua. I like both of them. I'm not gonna go over one over the other, right? I just prefer the guy with long limbs like Hearns. I prefer them type of guy. I think they're more devastating. Long arm, tall guy. I just like them type of fighters, right? I'm backing him. I'm like, and you guys over here, I go on pound for pound. I'm not blaming no one. This in by his legs, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? You think, oh, I'm over in the UK and I'm gonna just tear down Joshua? It's not happening. It's not happening. And I don't understand it. Okay, people say to me, you can't tear down Kell Brook. Yeah, I do, but that's only because I feel that he should be fighting better competition. And I'm not the only one, because you need to step up in competition. That's it. Not like I dislike him. I have to go picture with him. I've met him. He's a nice guy. I met his dad. Talked to him. Fine. But what I'm trying to say to you is that guys need to invest in the product. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Wilder had his fight, I came out and I made a video deliberately was giving Wilder respect. And I got hate, people telling me this, that, the other. I goes, listen, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about, bro. He's a champion. He's the WBC champion. He's a heavyweight. He's a bronze medalist. He's done everything he needs to do. And eventually the big fights are going to happen, right? They're going to happen. He wanted to fight in Russia, and you know what happened there. So I don't know where the criticism's coming over. He took the next guy in, was Ariola. Ariola always wanted to fight Wilder. They fought, and that's it. What the fuck are we going in there for? Oh, but why are we picking on Triple G? Well, Triple G ain't fucking fighting no one because people are running for him. It's not his fault. But because they're running for him, there's criticisms there because there are people who want to fight him, right? But he doesn't want to come out of his weight class. Understandably so, but the criticism's going to be there. What about Sergio Kovalev? Well, Sergio Kovalev says some fucked up things, and he deserves to get criticism. Everyone deserves to get criticism. But at the end of the day, it's what they do in the ring is how we respect them. And like I said, you got Kathy Duval. She's an American promoter, and she's got people like Steve Cunningham on her roster, and she's got people like Eddie Chambers, and they're getting robbed by the Polish. They're getting robbed by the Polish people. What the fuck is this? And then in America, and it was in Philadelphia, you know. Like he had one arm, yeah. Steve, what's Chambers against? What's that guy's name again? The Polish guy, man. Adamic. He beat the guy with one arm, and fucking American, they gave it to the Polish. What the fuck? And then the same thing, Cunningham did the same thing, bro. Who did Cunningham for? Was it Glaskov?
Glaskov.
Yeah. What the fuck? In America, they gave it to the dude, the Polish. What the fuck is this, bro? It's bullshit, bro. I'm telling you, man. At some point, the people like Jim Lantley and whatever, they decide to say, you know what? We're gonna start backing Irish, anyone else, not African Americans at some point. That's the bullshit was there. That's the truth. And I mean, let's call it what it is, right? Instead of saying, regardless of where they're from or what they've been, they're American. They're American first, and that's not been the agenda. Why is Clarissa Shields not getting the biggest high profile? No American's ever done what she's done as a female, right? No one's ever done what she's done, right? So she'll probably get 3. Is she gonna get the biggest? Oh, because she's African American? That's some fuckeries. You know what I mean? Chavez Jr. getting beer looks because of his dad. I understand why, but in the day, let's see him fight against Martinez. He lost. But what I'm saying is that they're pushing the wrong agenda. The people are pushing it, and it's causing the fractured arguments from all different bodies, that your country is being torn apart because the people are not respecting that these are American first, and that's what it is. And that's all I'm going to say about it, man. That's all I can say. I went a little rant, and people in the chat are not even saying anything.
No, I get the rant. Like I said, I get it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the bad part about it is we Americans, we're not really built that way unless it is like what we just had last week, so the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
After that is, I'm from New York, I'm from LA, I'm from Miami, I'm from Cleveland. You rep your city first or your state first,
mm-hmm.
and then the country as a whole. That's right. We're technically a lot more individualistic. It does hurt us in a sense that we're not as nationalistic, but at the same time, it also says a little bit about where the U.S. where anybody can make it is. You mentioned Kovalev in a sense where, okay, yeah, he's a Russian fighter. Like, he's a Russian, but where else but in America can somebody like that come in from Russia, only come 2 days later, and now is one of the most recognized fighters in the world? Where else can you get a little guy from Nicaragua come in and he's not becoming one of the most famous people in the sport in America?
Yeah,
that's what America sells. It sells the story where you can make it anywhere, you can make it here, no matter where you come from. Because the thing about it is when you say American, the immediate thought, and I'll be blunt, the immediate thought when somebody says American is white people.
Mm-hmm.
And when people say, "Oh, you're American," you're saying like you're trying to be a little xenophobic in a sense. I get where you're going, EJ. Like I said, I understand it. I respect it.
But this is what I'm saying. Like your Asian bro.
Shaped at the moment. It's just not the way it's shaped at the moment. It will be the next generation. I'll let you know right now. My kids, when I have kids, those kids are gonna be known as Americans because the image of the country's changing. We're becoming more black. We're becoming more brown. So that little part of it started to fade away.
What's this? You got Broner and Floyd, right? They're American, right? They get more love outside the country than probably in the country from certain sections. Like, people love Floyd in England all over. Even though they dislike him, they want to see Floyd. It's just the way it is, right? And Broner, if he came over here, people would want to see Broner. They don't want to be with him. So when you're watching him and people say, I want to punch him in the mouth, I know this and that. These are coming from Americans who's saying about another American. And they're blatantly saying these things. It's like, see Tyson Fury. He gets a little criticism because of stuff he says by the UK media. But the UK media, they say stuff quietly, but they're not going to come out and just blatantly rot. They don't do that. Like, with you guys, American, you don't understand that. When you criticize someone and the whole world sees it, it looks bad on you, but you guys don't see that what you're doing. It shows that there's no unity. And because there's no unity, then you can't really go and some of your brand hurt. Like, I talked to a lot of American guys, and to me, I think that like Vivian Harris and all these other guys, that American guys, rep the country, and they're just getting thrown away like garbage, man. Like, England don't do that, man. We don't do that. It's a small nation, but bro, we revere our champions, man. We hold them in high regard. Now, like Eric Hunter when he came over, man, I was like feeling for the dude, man. Like with the Selby shit. I don't care what the fuck that shit. That shit was some fucking bullshit what they did. Eric Hunter won that. Eric Hunter looked like he was winning the fight. The referee was interfering with him and fucking up his head, and they therefore cost him the match, cost him the fight. And what I'm saying, so there's bullshit happens in England and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is that on the whole, England people back English fighters, man. I don't care where they go. And America starts doing that, which it should do, which it hasn't done for a while. And this comes from the broadcast, yeah. Then you'd be much better. That's why I feel with Showtime is a more American. Showtime to me is a more American. How American is. They don't fucking sit there and diss the fighters. They show fighters more respect. And PBC is number one. Like Al Heyman already realized, I'm a back fighters, man. I'm a back Wilder. I'm a back. All the criticisms come from HBO. So if HBO's got them people, HBO needs to go in. Even though I love HBO in terms of what they've done over the years. Right. But until they get on board and stop dissing Americans and behind Americans, then they ain't no good for America. They're not good for American sports. Like NBA. You think when I'm watching the NBA, they're going to sit there and criticize some of your Hall of Famers. Every time I watch it, they're talking about all these Hall of Famers, how this guy, like, they never criticize their athletes. Why? Because it messes their brand. What about when I'm watching the football? When I'm watching the football, do they criticize their football? Listen, they don't do that shit, bro. Why? Because it's bad for the brand. Boxing, nah. We're going to tear down our fighters. Like, for what? We're going to tear down? Nah, bro. You just don't do that. It's just stupid. So that's my rant. It's just stupid. Even if they're fractured or ever, it's dumb. You don't diss your guys who are doing it. But you want to pick up the foreign fighters. You want to pick up Triple G more than you're picking up Andre Wood. That is fucked, man. You want to pick up Carl Frost more than Andre Wood. Nah, bro. You want to pick up Postel more than you pick up Crawford. What's going on here? You want to pick up Manny Pacquiao more than Floyd, who's American and fought for your country and a gold medalist. Like, that don't mean anything. Oh, he's cocky though. So fucking what if he's cocky? American or cocky? You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no fucking sense, man. That's just dumb, man. Oh, because he's the wrong complexion. He's an American. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, Joshua's British. He's a black guy. He's a British. Lennox Lewis, he's British. It doesn't matter, man. You have people following him all over the place, man. Americans need to get behind your champions, and your country is great. I'm not gonna lie to you, you've got a great country, but until you realize that you stop, like, clean the house and stop with this in-house fighting, you're always gonna be fractured, and you gotta find out who the people are crippling your boxing. And to be honest with you, I can point two fingers, right? Bob Arum was doing it, and he stopped it, right, on the Postal thing. He stopped. He said African American style versus European style. Who's gonna win? When the African American style, it boosted Crawford's profile, no doubt. He stopped, but you know he's been boosting. He's been around black fighters for a while. This Bob Arum, so he knows what time it is. HBO, look what they were doing. De La Hoya, you know what I mean? De La Hoya knows what time it is. He knows what time it is. They need to get on board and black the African or American fighters and the Latino. He's got Latino fighters, but like Canelo, But what Canelo's doing is fucking terrible. That he should have been fighting Triple G, regardless of win or lose. He should have fought Triple G. Man, looks very bad, and everyone knows it. So now he's fucked up. His company's messed up, and HBO are doing the bullshit over there. Every time I watch them, Matt Kellum, what's his name? Max Kellum talking that bullshit. What's he? I don't understand why he comes and opens his mouth. He brings the narrative about Floyd. Floyd never fought the toughest opponents. I thought, what the fuck is this guy talking? This guy's never stood 2 seconds in the ring, and he's talking about his. Listen. Anyway, you know what? They got the opening ceremony for the Olympics. The not opening. I'm not talking about the
closing.
Yeah, the closing ceremony. So we're gonna wrap up, man. I'm sorry I got on a wrap. Go on, PMC and Dan. You got anything to say before I wrap up?
Not right now. Just gonna watch Simone Biles carry that flag.
Yeah, I do. You know what, Daniel and PMC? Regardless of anything, always be American first, man. Because like even Daniel, PMC was pissed off that Shakur didn't even get that medal. He was upset, and I go, that's how your America's supposed to be. Regardless of anything, you're supposed to be like that, man. Doesn't matter. It's American, you know. That's what I'm supposed to be.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah. I was rooting for Nick Diaz. You know, I wasn't saying like, oh, he was a Mexican or whatever, a Native American.
That's a good point.
I wasn't on that. That I was like, oh, Nick Diaz, he fight for America. I'm rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? He wearing the American flag right now. So whatever, any bias or anything like that, I'm rooting for him now. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy right there.
Yeah,
you know and that's the thing. A lot of people they live in America and they got U.S. passports and stuff like that, but they don't know what it means to be American. They ain't American. You know, they don't claim American. That's why America's in a situation because they don't put Americans first. They put their own country, some other home country, from their parents and stuff like that. They put them first and stuff like that. Even though they speak English and whatnot, as soon as you if you ask them who they are, where they from, they claim the Philippines, Mongolia, Mexico, all these different countries, and they be living and making all their money in the United States of America for 50+ odd years, and they don't honor and respect Americans. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know what it means to be American, man. It didn't used to be like that. You have people that try to assimilate. Now you got people that don't want to assimilate. They don't want to speak the language and whatnot. Just like Kovlov, he come over here disrespecting, Stevenson and stuff like that, and other African Americans to me. And not to a certain degree, yes and no, but he still got a disdain for him because it's a lack of respect, man. Because that's what they see on TV, man. That's what they see how other people treat us, and you got other people who come from other countries treat us the same way, and that's why you got what you got, man. Because they think America is an open range to do what the hell you want. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect the country, respect the Constitution, and man, dude, man. Even with the whole Sanders thing, you know how many young kids were talking about communism and being communistic and stuff like that. I was like, come on, man. And a lot of those people came from the Latin communities and stuff like that. Ain't nobody about no communism up in the United States of America. Like, who came up with that?
Yeah. Actually, it was more about socialism. But this is the thing, though. And like I said, it goes into the fundamental argument of a definition.
I gotta take a phone call.
Yeah, this goes to a fundamental question that's never really been answered lately. What is an American? Because the big thing about it is, I know where PNC is going at, like, there's a lot of people wearing like other flags, like Mexican flags, Filipino flags. Guess what? I know plenty of white folks that pick up themselves with Italian flags and Irish flags too. But they don't get as much heat from it as the people that, like I said, the people that wear the Mexican flag, Honduras flag, Peruvian flag, Brazilian flag, because those guys came before. Mm-hmm. They've assimilated themselves somewhat, but in a way, we still think of them. Like, I know somebody literally that's been, like, I think 5th or 6th generation Italian. Their family came from Naples. Mm-hmm. People still think I'm going to call them, and like people around them, they they were saying he's American. Oh no, he's Italian. He's Italian.
Yeah, because this is
The thing is, Americanism is not really something that you can't fundamentally define for some reason. It's never been fundamentally defined in a sense of what somebody who essentially is.
Well, the thing is, the majority, obviously, you have, the more Americans say, "White don't want certain people in them," so that's how they see themselves as, okay, I'm going to embrace, you don't want to embrace me, I'm going to embrace my heritage. That's how it is. The reason why some people don't assimilate, I mean, other people don't know, some of them don't know their background, don't know their history of where they know they might come from, don't exactly know where. But then obviously they know where they come from, and maybe Americans don't want to embrace them. They're going to say, I'm Italian, I'm Irish, I'm something else. That's where I'm from, or I'm Russian or something like that. But the bottom line is, that's all well and done. You can do that. But when it comes out on the center stage, and this guy's an American, if you're not backing him, who the fuck are you for? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying when it comes down to the UK. Oh, UK this, UK that. Shut up, man. What are you talking about? Because all we want to do over here is beat your ass. That's all we want to do is tear up on we want to beat down another American. So where the fuck is that? You ain't got no. It's like you ain't got no home. You know what I'm saying? Like when you Americans come over here, we ain't trying to. Bro, English ain't coming over. We coming to beat an American scout because it's a good scout. That's what we think. You know, when we want to get bad, we come over to America to go test ourselves, man. So.
Oh no, I completely get it. But now, this ceremony is about to start, EJ. So let's.
Let's call it a trap. Hey, man, thanks for coming over, Daniel P. Marsh, PMC, who else? Natty, Chris Caban, and the rest of y'all, man. Man, it's good hang out now, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Later.
Yo, what's up?